Hello, everyone, and welcome back to A Couple of Brain Cells. My name is Amelia.
And I'm Kyle.
And this is a podcast all about the moments in pop culture and internet history that Kyle has missed and that I have been too chronically online for. I am still recovering after covering Dramageddon for the last month. So this week I wanted to find something kind of weird and silly and slightly more lighthearted, but like not really in the long run to talk about. This will probably end up being a slightly shorter episode, but also I feel like we might be chatty in it. I've wanted to talk about this topic for a while, but I think now is a good time to do it. I've kind of been saving it for a moment like this where like I needed a little bit of like an easier topic, but also something weird happened while I was writing it. I wrote the script for this episode a few weeks ago, and since then there has been a lot of conversation on this topic because of something that has like resurfaced, I guess. It's been going on for a while, and we'll mention it later, but like at first I was like, oh, my algorithm is just skewed because I was researching this. No, everybody's talking about.
Talking about what?
Well, we're going to be venturing into an interesting side of the internet. Kyle, would you call yourself a Disney adult?
No. Maybe like when I was like 18 because I was technically an adult.
Here's the thing. People love to make fun and clown on Disney adults. Okay? And period. That is your right. However, I think there's a pretty clear distinction between when people are talking about adults who visit Disney and Disney adults. Would you agree?
Yes, I do think there's a difference.
I think you and I are the adults that go to Disney.
Yes, on occasion.
Category. Yeah. And you're right that I think we were more Disney adults when we could afford it.
I mean, we could afford it now. We just choose not to spend our money on it.
I can't afford it.
You could. We could.
I feel like I can't.
We definitely could. It's just one of those expenses that it's like, why spend that much for what it is?
Okay, T. I think our Disney adult attitudes have like been tempered a little bit in the long run. I was a Disney influencer for like 2 seconds though in like 2018.
And an influencer, really? You influenced people?
Well, no, I was a Disney Instagrammer, I guess, if you want to be rude about it. Since you guys want to be rude about Taylor,
you had an Instagram
Iron Man dies
post.
at the end.
You can't say that.
This is the Disney episode.
You can't say that. That's a spoiler. You can't say that.
Be assholes about Taylor.
You can't say that.
I can say whatever I want. I have another question.
Are you going to say anything?
No. I have another question for you.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm ready.
What's your favorite snack to get at Disneyland?
You.
Or World?
I'm joking.
Okay, that's gross.
I'm joking. So here's the thing. A Disneyland churro is better than a Disney World churro.
This is true.
So I'm going to say the pickle. Oh, is there a problem?
No.
Why is
you're
that a
just
problem?
funny. Do you want to guess what mine is?
You know what? It's really a toss-up between two things. It's two of your most favorite things.
Okay, I have 2 things written down, so if you get them both.
It's going to be the Mickey Mouse pretzels and the popcorn.
I wrote mine is the pretzels or the popcorn.
I knew it because you love popcorn.
I do love popcorn and I love pretzels and I get it with the cheese.
You need the plastic cheese.
I need the plastic cheese full of carcinogens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, wait, one more question. What was your relationship like to like the Disney fandom online when you were more of a Disney adult?
I had none.
Really?
I don't think so. Did I?
Well, I would argue maybe a little bit.
Maybe I watched for like
VMK. That's online.
You're saying like to like my exposure to influencers and stuff online.
I said the Disney fandom.
I was just like 9 years old, 8 years old when I was around. That was a video game. That's not a fandom.
That's true.
I played it because it was a video game.
Video games can be part of
Kingdom
fandom.
Hearts. Excellent. They're making a 4th one.
I've never played it.
How exciting. You would love it.
I've seen the memes of like
It's
Mickey
so good.
like being evil and shit like that.
But he's not. He's not evil.
Why does he have the scary cloak on?
He was in disguise.
Oh.
Yeah. He went in disguise to go and like Fine. We could do a whole like 20-hour thing on Kingdom Hearts.
Maybe.
But I don't understand it, so
like
I'm not
for
the
my
right person.
birthday or something, you can take over the podcast and write a Kingdom Hearts episode.
I don't have the time for that.
Okay.
And I don't think our audience wants to.
Anyways, today we're going
Let
into
us know.
Disney. We're talking all things Disney. Today I'm going to be covering an ongoing occurrence and issue that comes up more on the Disney adult side of
crazy.
things. What?
I already know it. I already know what it is because it's been on my feed too.
Yes. The issue being the obsession that unfortunately people who are not being paid enough have to deal with when working as face characters at Disneyland.
Interesting that you say not being paid enough. Is there an amount that makes it okay?
No. Do you know what a
I feel
face?
like they'd say otherwise.
Do you want to explain what a face character is?
Yeah, because you have furry characters and you have face characters.
But to the audience, if they may
furry
not know.
character is like Mickey Mouse, who wears a head costume, you know? Mm-hmm. And a face character is like Cinderella,
Okay.
where it's a person
Yes.
who is dressed up like that character. They pretend to be that character. They talk and interact with you.
Yes.
While furries don't typically do that. They're just, furry characters.
Yeah.
The furs.
Are they called furry characters?
I don't know what the term is. That's what I would call them.
I just know face characters is the term for, like you said, like Cinderella, Snow White, those types of people.
Costume, suited. I don't know.
Suited characters?
No clue. But I think
don't know.
if you can't see a human face, that's the other category.
Mm-hmm. So today
think
we're
there's
going to
a
be
third one.
talking mostly about face characters, all about face characters, because I think seeing someone's face psychologically kind of plays into this. There have been many instances involving these Disney superfans getting a little bit too attached to face characters, and with social media in the mix, it seems like this trend has no end in sight. So to start, let us go back in time. Kyle, were you on Tumblr.com?
No.
I don't remember if we've talked about Tumblr on this podcast yet, but if we have not, and if you've never been active on the site, Tumblr is a social media platform and blogging site. It plays a massive role in a lot of fandom spaces. So, do you know who was on Tumblr.com?
You.
Yes, I ran that bitch. I didn't actually. I did not run it well.
But you were on it
I
all
was
the time.
on that shit, reading,
Sure.
getting an education.
Reading what?
It doesn't matter. How dare you even ask me that? So the Disney fandom obviously included in this world. I feel like we should begin with one of the most obsessed over characters in Disney parks history. You said you've been getting served stuff on your feed, but do you want to guess who gets
Thirsted over?
just
that the word?
harassed?
It's Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Why do I think Peter Pan gets harassed?
That's a crazy
He's
thing.
kind of I don't know. And like, is it called Peter Pan? Is like the movie?
Yes.
He's kind of a Chad.
No, Kyle, he's literally
Like
not.
low key, because like think about his behavior is. He literally says like, "Fuck you to adults. I'm gonna do whatever I want."
I think he's a little
You
dick.
can't stop. Exactly.
That's not a Chad.
Chads are dicks.
He's a fuck ass little iPad kid, low key.
No, he's not. That's all of his little
His little goons.
little goons. Yeah, his little goons are iPad kids.
His little goons of iPad kids. Stop.
Correct. That would be-
Gen Z Peter Pan, Gen Alpha Peter Pan.
Correct. You can't tell me that the Lost Boys want to eat up 6, 7, and Skibbity Toilet.
Oh my god, they'd be annoying as
They
fuck.
would never stop.
They would never stop. Peter Pan was such a favorite character that he actually had his own sub fandom within the Disney fandom, the Peter Pandom.
There's
One
no way
may
that's what it's
say.
called. Did you just call it that?
No, that is a scientific
Called the
term.
Peter Pandom.
So, of course, online, people were writing fan fictions, posting GIFs of moments from the original animated film, and generally discussing all things Peter Pan. Fine. Things get more complicated in real life. So, when you go to Disney, a lot of these are happening at Disneyland. A lot of times, the person playing Peter Pan does not have set meeting times. He is what is called a free roaming character.
It's chaotic.
Yeah, he's just so chaotic and crazy and fun.
Yeah. He knows no bounds.
Do you know any Peter Pan like lines?
Yeah, off to Neverland.
Oh.
Right?
I'm like, I can't remember shit from his movie.
Right? Doesn't he say off to Neverland? Right? When he kidnaps all those children?
Do you remember that because of the movie or because of the commercial?
No, he says, "Here we go."
Oh, yeah.
Because here we go.
See, you're more Disney-fied than I am because I don't remember anything. I
Well,
remember
because
Shadow and
you
Tinkerbell.
triggered me because of that.
Oh, sorry.
Like my sleeper agent from all the... Because it was on the intro.
Yes,
on
that
the
little
VHS
intro.
tapes. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've seen those. They do exist in museums.
I had VHS.
Sure. Okay, youngster.
You're not much older than me.
You call me old all the time.
No, I literally do not because I'm not that much younger than you, so I would be calling myself old. Anyways, he's usually free roaming around and meant to kind of run around a couple different parts of the park to make it feel more fantastical and lived in, you know?
Isn't he only in Fantasyland, though? He just runs all over
Well,
it.
he's in Pixie Hollow, too, sometimes. I saw him running. And I saw
Well, he has pointed ears.
I have a clip of him running through the front of Tomorrowland.
Doesn't he have pointed ears?
And in Main
That's because
Street.
of how he has to connect from the backstage. He runs in front of Tomorrowland.
So he's not just in Fantasyland.
That's because there's no like underground things in Disneyland.
Yeah. And for a kid, it's fun to like see your favorite character just like running around. Like I have memories as a kid of like the princesses like on the carousel and stuff like that. It makes it feel like, holy shit, I'm 5 years old and I'm at Disneyland. However, I feel like this kind of added to the issues that arose when people that were not young kids sought him out. This like being wherever and chasing him down essentially.
So weird.
It was almost like a challenge to be completed when one visited Disneyland to like find him and speak to him.
I know when I walk through the front gates of Disneyland, right? I go underneath the railroad. I gather my hunting party and I pass out spears to say, we're going to go find that ginger kid. Gonna put his head on a pike.
We're gonna find that ginger kid and all his little goons.
Yeah, right.
So online, people were posting, you know, the interactions they would have with Peter Pan. And I have to mention, of course, that the people playing these characters have lives, so there is not just one person playing these characters at Disneyland. Of course.
He never gets older.
He never gets older, but there's the people do have to go to the doctor's office and stuff, like doctor's appointments, you know, so they can't always be at work.
Allegedly.
And
that implies they have
there
health
are labor
insurance.
laws. So there were multiple actors playing Peter Pan, and since people were so invested in him, the Pandom picked favorites. To identify the different Peter Pan actors, they were given nicknames. For today, I want to focus in on probably the most popular one there has ever been, which is Spieling Peter.
Spieling Peter.
Do you want to guess why he was given this name?
He has a spiel.
He talked a lot.
Oh.
That's why.
I thought he had like a specific thing.
Yeah, which allegedly he talked more than the other Peters, but like Peter Pan talking a lot is like what he does. Like we mentioned that he is just like annoying. So I don't know, but it just stuck with him. And I do have some clips for you that I found of some of his guest interactions while working at Disneyland. To be clear, there are many YouTube videos of this man. During my research, I saw one playlist that had over 150 videos of just him.
Can you say hi to Nalani, please?
Hi to Nalani, please.
Say, I love Nalani.
Say to what? I don't know about that last one.
I think that you should say it.
You do?
Peter?
Yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
Would you be able to say keep calm and stay sassy?
What?
Keep calm and stay sassy.
What does it mean?
Nothing. And everything.
Well, then why would you say it? I think you should, instead of keep calm, you should stay adventurous. And what's the other thing?
Well, it was keep something, stay something.
Mm-hmm.
So
Keep adventuring, and then what's the other thing?
Stay sassy, but whatever you want it to be.
Stay not a grown. Do you have to grow up to do that?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay, what does that mean I have to do?
It means you have to marry us. And be friends with us. Best friends.
That doesn't sound hard. That's all being married is.
Yeah.
All right, deal. See that? They're throwing a party. That's that way. Where are you going?
That way.
Which way?
That way.
Oh, smart. Sure.
Oh, me too.
Bye, Peter.
Bye, Peter.
Peter, can you say hi to my friends Harry, Zane, Liam, Louie, and Niall? Do you want me to say that again?
Harry, Zane, Louie, Liam, and Wait, what?
Say hi to Giselle.
Hi to Giselle. Wait, why?
Because she thinks you're really awesome. She's Peter Pan.
She's right, I am. Where is she?
She's at the
Wait a minute, you
concert.
told me. She's stuck in a line
Yeah.
for a ride.
No, for a concert.
No. Yeah, what's a concert? Promise?
Yeah.
That's not bad. So does that mean you're just gonna follow her all day and try and keep watch? And then as soon as a pirate tries to attack her, you'll run over and tell me?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're not gonna fight him. You're gonna leave it to me, right?
Yeah.
Good, 'cause
I
that's the
promise.
fun part.
Can you say hi to Megan?
Hi to Megan.
She'll enjoy that quite a bit.
Wait, what's her name?
Lynn,
What am I supposed to do?
just say hi.
Hi. Who?
Lynn.
Lynn.
There you go.
Hi, Lynn.
I'm sure you have many things to say, but we can stick to a couple.
One, you may have noticed a pattern of him like fighting for his life to stay in character.
Yeah.
Like there was a conversation towards the end of my little compilation where he was like talking about protecting a princess from pirates or whatever. And then the girl just goes, "Can you say hi to Megan?" You know? And it's
Yeah.
like,
It's tough. I imagine
Yeah.
it's very tough to try to stay in character as a face character.
yeah. So this actor worked at Disneyland from 2007 to 2011.
How'd you know this? You stalked him?
This is a couple of brain cells. I have to know everything.
Oh.
And like I mentioned earlier, he was a favorite online. It was kind of like a thing to get him to say hi to people or say like internet memes. My personal favorite was trying to get him to say the names of all the members of One Direction because like that was serious to me.
Peter Pan would have loved
Seriously?
One Direction.
He would not have. He would not have. But that's
Bunch of
okay. I don't really fuck with
sellouts.
him that much. So also a very Tumblr thing that happened with all the Peters, and this happened a lot in different fandoms with different celebrities and just like in daily life, but people would make up stories about their interactions if they didn't film them. And I want to read a couple of posts about Peter Pan for you now. Okay? Are you ready to get real Tumblr millennial up in this bitch?
This is crazy. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if
Keep
I'm
in
ready.
mind, these are stories people would make up. There's no way to verify that these are made up, but like, if we're being honest.
Peter Pan took me grocery shopping. He did my taxes for me.
Okay, so first of all, there were a lot of posts like this, which again, I'm, as always, posting it on the Instagram at a couple brain cells, but it would be like a still from the movie, and it has writing over it that says, "Peter Pan saved my life. He taught me that living can be exciting and not as scary as I imagine. He taught me to take risks and leave my comfort zone every once in a while. I really wish I could meet him and just give him a big hug." Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I have 3 stories of people meeting him. This is story number 1. I've been wanting to meet Peter for years. Last week, my parents finally took us all to Disneyland. I saw Peter and immediately ran up to him and waved, saying he was my hero. He grabbed my arms and saw my self-harm scars and frowned.
For this.
He quickly said, No, you have battle scars. You must have fought a lot of stinky pirates. You, princess, are my hero. And bowed and kissed my hand before hugging me tightly and whispering, "You're beautiful. Please stop," in my ear. I cried the rest of the whole day. Kyle, don't laugh.
Oh, jeez. It's because I know this story.
This shit did not happen.
Because it's been around on so many different. It's a copy pasta. It's everywhere.
Well, also, it was a thing.
I think people say it about like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yes.
He grabbed me and he said, "Stop. You're beautiful."
Exactly. Literally.
Beautiful.
That's crazy. Courage the Cowardly Dog. But this is like a thing because that copy pasta meme you saw stemmed from people genuinely sharing these things on Tumblr.
Sure.
And it's like maybe one of these was real, but I don't believe it. And almost every celebrity has like a story like
Sure. I'm
this.
sure face characters kiss people all the time.
Yeah,
Even
definitely
on
allowed
their
to do
hands.
that. Definitely allowed to do that. Next one. Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I was 18 the last time I went to Disney World. I was concerned I would be too old to go up to face characters. A few days into my vacation, I said hi to Peter Pan as he was passing by, and he said, "Hello there." The next day, Peter Pan played shadow tag with me. Why does that sound weird? A Peter Pan played shadow tag with me. Peter Pan helped me enjoy my vacation to its fullest and showed me I'm not too grown up to feel the magic. That was nice.
But I can believe that one.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, it's like, well, it's just Tumblr at that point. It's
Yeah.
just cringe.
Okay, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
This is also a very Tumblr-like thing. Don't laugh. This is serious. This happened to someone for sure. Yesterday, there was a kid near Adventureland who was about 4 years old or so. He was wearing a princess crown, had a princess wand, the autograph book was princesses, etc. And there was a grown man teasing him about being gay. A grown man.
Okay, I doubt it, but sure.
Peter Pan likes to hang around Adventureland Bridge, and he happened upon that scene. Not liking what he saw, especially from a grown-up, he spoke up. "Excuse me, sir, but I'm about to give you some advice I never tell anyone. Grow up."
And then Peter Pan stabbed him like 7 times.
Yes. And that little boy.
That little boy, you know who he is today? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I was going to say Hunter Biden.
Some shit, yeah.
I'm on a Hunter Biden kick. I just have to like insert him into all my conversations. I just think it's funny to just say Hunter Biden. This is the most Tumblr shit ever. We can't get into like... we have to do a Tumblr episode of like all my favorite shit like that.
All my favorite tumbles.
Email me. But anyways, people were very attached, obviously. And of course, since this is the internet, people took things way too far. Somewhere around 2009, 2010, people found out the real identity of Spieling Peter. And a couple things about this. One, when you are a face character at Disneyland, you are like sworn to anonymity. Jesus. At the very most, you can say you are, quote, friends with Peter Pan if you're playing Peter Pan.
Sure.
It's like a thing. It's a way to protect you as the likely underpaid actor, but also a way to preserve the fantasy for guests. 2, as people dug into who he was, they found out a piece of information that would push the level of parasocial over the edge. In real life, Spieling Peter was dating Wendy.
The Wendy actress?
The Wendy actress.
You straight?
Yeah, they have 2 kids together.
There's no way.
Yes.
All right, well.
This information just pushed the parasocial into new heights because what do you mean Peter Pan is dating Wendy?
Oh my gosh.
It got to the point where there were instances of both of them allegedly being swarmed by teen or adult fans in the park, which is not only a safety issue, but takes away from those who the experience is truly built for, aka little kids. So unfortunately, in 2011, Andrew Decote, better known as Spieling Peter, was fired from the park. Here's what Andrew posted regarding that.
Couldn't he give him a job working the churro cart? Just had to fire him.
His face was everywhere.
Sure. What if he grew a mustache?
Here's his statement. "When I had the amazing opportunity to become a Lost Boy over 5 years ago, I never could have anticipated how it would change my life. Over the course of my time with Peter Pan, he taught me so many amazing things and allowed me to experience a life primarily reserved for dreams. Every day together was a new adventure. Fighting pirates, saving princesses, playing pranks, telling stories, and chasing our own shadows became daily activities, and that was all usually before lunch. No day was complete without recruiting new Lost Boys and swearing on Pan of death that we would never become pirates. Peter showed me that in each of us is a need to play, and he taught me the importance of make-believe. I will never be able to thank Peter enough for letting me go to Neverland, for letting me swim with mermaids, dance with Indians, his words, dodge cannon fire, and sleep on clouds. These are all experiences I will forever cherish. I should hope that Peter will remember me too, but he does have a tendency to forget. Leaving Neverland for the last time was not my choice. Sadly, it is the fate of all children to grow up, parentheses, all except one, end parentheses, Peter Pan. Still, I wish I didn't have to. I personally want to thank everyone who made my journey the greatest of a lifetime, so thank you. To grow up will be an awfully big adventure, one that I'm becoming ever more excited about."
Why was that just giving Tumblr post itself?
Because he was active on Tumblr.
Got it.
And like
well,
reblogging.
it all adds up.
Yeah.
It all adds up.
Now, obviously, he was not fired for any specific reason, but it is widely believed that he was let go for being too recognizable. If that's the case, it does not seem to bother Andrew, as the rest of his online persona is basically defined by playing Peter Pan.
Interesting.
He also married his wife, Hallie, who was the woman playing Wendy when he was Peter, and that like added to the lore of it all. There were many an edit of them in costume and then at their wedding with the caption, Peter Pan and Wendy turned out fine.
Anyways.
This was like a thing. Yeah. And Andrew would be reposting those edits along with fan art of him and even made YouTube videos for a while talking about like his experiences in the park and stuff like that. Now, there is the possibility of him being let go for aging out of the role.
Sure.
It seems like if you age out of a role but still want to work for the mouse, a lot of times they can like assign you to older roles or just move you to a different department. Again, we don't know if that's why.
He did it for 5 years.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be playing a 14-year-old.
Yeah, if that. A little ass kid. But to many users online, this is kind of the first big moment in which a Disney face character may have been fired for the presence that was built around them online. And you'd think Disney fans would be like, oh shit, didn't mean for that to happen, but
They don't care.
we're here for a reason.
They really don't care.
There have been several incidents since Spieling Peter. A lot of them have the same essence, usually adults chasing these characters around. It seems to happen a lot more at Disneyland in California rather than any of the other parks. Likely because Disneyland has a lot more of a local base, and so guests do recognize people over time from like coming so often.
I think it's also harder to track people down in Walt Disney World.
That place is big as fuck.
It's huge.
I went for the first time, 2 years ago?
I don't know. Was I there?
You were with me, yes. But that place was big. Got my freaking steps in.
Some may say it was a world.
And you know what? Here's some tea, because you do not have to be like this. When I was in my going to Disneyland almost every day era, trying to be an influencer, I actually had a moment where I went to take a picture with Rey from Star Wars. And when I walked into the room, it was a girl I had been following on Instagram for her writing.
Mm-hmm.
I had no clue that she worked at Disney. And I had been, like I said, following her for like her writing and poetry.
Yep.
So I was like, what the fuck? But you know what I did?
Behaved.
I took a picture, I said hi, and I left. Like, I don't know what it is that people feel entitled to these characters' times, or even more recently feel entitled to like make content off of them. But like I mentioned earlier, conversation has really been taking off about this phenomenon.
Well, that's the YouTuber epidemic.
It is. It is. And it's I just don't love filming at people's jobs. But do you want to talk about the situation that's happening right now?
Yeah, I think these people should be permanently banned from any Disney content because they are actively stalking these face characters.
So I think what Kyle is referring to is right now there's a lot of conversation surrounding one woman. I don't want to say her name because she's already getting a lot of shit. If you just look up Peter Pan girl, you will see it all. She has been harassing Peter Pan characters for 10 years.
Yeah, correct.
And giving them little gifts, and they look super uncomfortable.
What's crazy is the characters can be so uncomfortable, but she's not breaking any rules, and I'm doing air quotations. But you can refuse service to anyone, and Disney can just ban her for the sake of getting her gone.
Yeah.
They just refuse to, so she must be spending good money.
Yeah, and it does seem like this brings her a lot of joy, you know?
I've heard rumors about Disney. This is a conspiracy now.
The head.
No, not the frozen Walt Disney
head.
head. That Disney keeps a track record of all of its customers across all of its systems.
That doesn't shock me.
Like they know when you go to Walt Disney World. They know how much you spend in any shop in Walt Disney World. They know what time you went on rides because they're tracking your face everywhere.
Girl, that is not a conspiracy theory. That's 100% true.
But they also know what videos you're watching on Disney Plus when you walk into the park. They know where you're probably going to go. They know how much you're spending on the cruises.
Yes.
Maybe this girl spends
She
80
has
grand to 100 grand a year, so they won't ban her.
She has to.
Because that might be $1 million customer after 10 years.
Yeah. And here's the thing. If this makes you happy, just be fucking respectful about it. In a lot of the videos, you can see these actors being like, or she'll like interrupt in the middle of them talking to kids and stuff like that. Like,
well, she's more important. She's $1 million customer. We just went over this.
Okay.
Those kids don't spend shit.
this is true. This is true. So it isn't just the Peter Pan actors dealing with this. The most recent issue regarding these situations, but involving a woman, was surrounding a woman playing the evil queen from Snow White, once again at Disneyland.
Who made the character? I remember her.
Yes.
Everyone went there to see her as the evil queen.
Before we get into what happened, I do want to mention that being a face character is essentially like a big improv activity. Like people come up to you, they say crazy shit to you, and you have to answer in character.
Drop in a video of that improv class and
Oh my
see
God.
if anybody from that improv class could possibly do this role.
Boots can.
Boots.
Boots can do it. If you don't know what Kyle's talking about, there's this group of
You
just
can,
look up
you can
improv.
drop a video in there.
Just look up improv.
Look up improv.
Unfortunately for this character, that's kind of what got her into trouble. Here's a compilation of clips that were being circulated and went viral and kind of put her on the map.
The map.
I couldn't find my favorite one, which is a clip of her where she's like walking by and she says like something like, "Oh, there's my stepdaughter, Snow White," and then slaps a trash can and goes, "Trash."
Yeah. It's a
Like,
good one.
period.
Excuse you. Ugly.
You know, they tell me I look just like you in the mirror.
Well, they lied. Queen! What annoying? If you bow to me. La reina. La bruja.
What do you think about my outfit?
Terrible.
Oh my god.
You're prettier than Snow White.
Tell me something I don't know. Any day now, peasant.
I feel like these people are just quippy outside of these jobs.
You have to be. Yeah. It has to be in your soul.
Which would be a threat to me because it's like, damn, they're just going to roast me all of a sudden.
Yeah. So she's like super funny, super sassy, just like really funny.
Yeah.
People love her, and just like Peter, guests started visiting the park to specifically see her. However, news came out from Disneyland that sent park goers into a frenzy. Rumors began circulating online that namely villain characters will be scaled back and mostly be available during the Halloween season, but not as often throughout the year. Which this was getting backlash for other reasons. I mean, some of the most beloved Disney characters are villains. People were pissed. But also at this time, people were like, our evil queen. What do you mean we're not gonna be able to see her as easily? Unfortunately, at this time, a TikTok popped up kind of in the midst of this that kind of put the nail in the coffin for the evil queen.
I wanted to ask you, how are you going to feel when October ends and all your villain friend leaves?
And they take me with them.
You're not leaving. You better not leave.
Yes, go complain.
Okay.
Tell them you want me specifically
Yes.
all year round. I'm serious, my dear.
I will.
Tell them.
No, today.
You will. Tonight.
Tonight.
You too, all of you.
She did in character.
She did do it in character, but like, she's telling them to like file a complaint.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, after 8 years of working at Disneyland, Sabrina Von B, she never released her last name, better known as the Evil Queen, was fired. A few months pass before she's given an interview before she gives an interview to News Nation. In that interview, they asked Sabrina if her virality was a factor, to which she says that to her knowledge, it had not been the main reason why she was let go. Which, once again, many things can be true at once. Yes, did she break a rule by directly addressing like a news story? Again, that like characters aren't really supposed to know about that stuff, and rallying the people while in character. Also, is it possible that nobody would have asked her how she felt if not for her becoming so popular online in the past few months?
Mm-hmm.
You know, many things can be true at once.
Right.
And situations like these have happened for all sorts of performers in the Disney parks, but it seems to be getting worse with the level of parasocialism that people have online. There are a lot of videos of a lot of male characters being literally chased around. And like, guys, do not make me defend men.
Do you have the clip of that woman touching Gaston?
No, but Gaston is one. Loki in California Adventure gets chased around quite often.
It goes to show that online it's men that are the problem, but in person it's women.
Well, men are the problem as well in person. Oh, it should be not in Disneyland.
Just not at Disneyland.
Just give them space. But one reason I find this kind of frustrating, all these things happening, is that the folks that act like this and doing, frankly, like stalking things, they never care about the people playing these characters. in real life.
Such is a problem with anyone who probably stalks anyone. They don't care about the other person.
But Disney has been notoriously tough on benefits for their employees, including right now at Disneyland Park. According to the LA Times, as 1,700 performers are advocating for higher wages, Disney's proposals to them cut paid parental leave and gets rid of one of their paid holidays and a bunch of other cuts.
But Disneyland's open every single day of the year.
Yeah, so they would get paid like double on those days. They're trying to cut those back. These workers have been in negotiations with Disney for almost 2 years now and have not reached an agreement. So to wrap this up, I do want to say I will give you permission to act a little attached to characters politely, no touching, if you advocate for those who are actively helping you make those memories. But also, please don't dig into these performers' lives. Don't find out who they are in real life. Unfortunately, your curiosity can lead to serious repercussions for them. What are your thoughts?
I don't think those people actually care because, you know what? One Peter Pan today is a new Peter Pan tomorrow. There's a room of 40 waiting to take that one's job.
I know, but if I'm just saying for those girls that proposed to him.
Yeah, they're just trying to do a bit. That's why it was being recorded. And they're going to go back and laugh about it like, oh my gosh, we married Peter Pan.
Yeah.
And then they won't care after that day.
I think you should care, though.
Yeah, he's your husband.
He's your husband.
Care.
Anything else you want to say? Final thoughts about Disney performers?
Final thoughts about Disney performers.
Or the people that are obsessed with them?
You know what's interesting is anybody who's in the fur costumes, the way that they'll sometimes act way out of character, and it's fine.
It's not fine, but also I know what you mean.
But it is, like, they don't get reprimanded for it. But if you're a face character,
yeah,
they'll know who you were.
They know who it was, yeah.
Correct, because I've seen clips of, like, the furry characters at, like, the lunches.
Yeah.
And people do, like, funny stuff with them.
Yeah.
These characters would not know any of these things, but clearly the person inside of the costume does.
Yeah.
And so they're doing the bit. It's like, if a face character did some of those things, canned.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done. All right. That was all I had. Like I said, a little shorty episode.
Shoddy.
But before we sign off, at the end of every episode, Kyle and I like to share something we liked in pop culture or online or whatever. So do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I like it. I saw that video of the Beagles.
I feel like we said this before.
Did we? There's no way. Because you would have put the clip on it if it was in another episode.
I don't remember.
The clips on Beagles, they don't really bark.
They howl.
They just howl.
You want to do an example? Move away from the mic.
They go.
Kyle's been doing this howl at me for like 3
What do you
weeks.
mean? That's a Beagles. Beagles do this.
Hi, this is Editing Amelia. I have no idea what the fuck Kyle is talking about with this beagle video. I've been trying to find it. It's a guy like imitating a beagle. Could not find it. Whatever that means. Okay, bye. My favorite thing I saw this week, and it's not going to be funny in like another week. It's like, it's not funny, is Chanty Beluga. And like the bit is just, there's this really friendly woman approaching you at a party going like, hi, like I'm Chanty Beluga. What just happened?
She attacked my foot.
Chanty Beluga would never attack you, so it's not going to be funny. It's not funny now as I'm repeating it.
Neither would Glupshido.
No, but that was one thing I liked is someone talking about how many Glupshidos there are in the A Song of Ice and Fire series because there are hella Glupshidos in there.
There's so many Glupshidos.
Which Glupshido refers to like all these random ass Star Wars characters.
And then there's like a group of Star Wars fans that just get so hyped about.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh my god, Glupshido in the background." It's like, what are you saying to me?
Yeah, because Glupshido's not a person.
No.
Or a character, but it's like that's what it sounds like.
Glupshido's a feeling.
Glupshido is a feeling. That's SHIDDO. Glupshido.
SHITT.
No,
It's shito.
I thought it was Shido.
No, it's shito.
Interesting.
Glupshido.
Wild.
Okay, we need to go. Don't forget to follow us on socials. We will be uploading. I'm going to upload all the Peter Pan shit. You can go see what he looked like. I'm going to put
Upload
some
the
edits
Beagle
in
thing.
there. On our Instagram, at a couple of brain cells. Don't forget to follow us wherever you're listening to this and leave us a review. And we will see you next week with a little bit of a longer, more regular episode where we just wanted to chit chat
Bye.
and talk shit. Okay, bye.